Tuckernet Collectibles here for an action figure review. Today we are looking at the 2021 Hasbro Marvel Legends Retro Lady Loki Agent of Asgard. The packaging gives homage to the 1990 Toy Biz Marvel superhero line. Removing her out of her packaging, she comes with a pair of alternate punching hands. At the back, the cape is pushed through into the plastic packaging. I find it difficult to remove figures with plastic cape which is attached to their plastic packaging, so I had to cut this plastic packaging in order to remove her cape without damaging it. You can see here how I opened it up. In terms of the source material, she is accurate to how it looks like in the vintage card back. In terms of her face sculpt, it is one of the beautiful face sculpt out there. Her eyes are green, there's a green blush under her eyebrow, and she has a good painted lips. Her hair has sculpted details. It's all black, but there are gold circular things attached to it. In terms of her belt as well, those gold circle things are there sculpted. It is a separate piece, the belt. The details on her body is all painted, so the problem with this is it can get scuff marked or removed. If this was an MCU figure, these details would be sculpted. However, this is a comic book based figure, so they just repainted an existing body mold. The top part of her boots are loose. The Lady Loki in the comic seems to be the inspiration behind the Sylvie Loki in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The Sylvie in comics is Sylvie Lushton, Enchantress. This figure is really Loki. In Thor Volume 3 Number 5, published December 2007, Loki was reborn as a female. After Ragnarok, an event where many Asgard lost their lives, this includes Loki, which was just a head strapped onto Thor's belt. The rebirth of the gods who died has begun. Thor searched for surviving Asgardians. With the help of Heimdall, he was directed to the desert area between Nevada and New Mexico. Thor finds a bunker and dozens of people in prison. Out of the shadow, the destroyer appears. It intends to kill the people in the prison who will be host for the rebirth of Asgardians. Thor defeats the destroyer. Out of the shadows, a lady which Thor assumed to be Sif feared. As Thor welcomes back his lover, he was surprised that it was actually Loki reborn as a female. Since Loki died and was reborn in his hands, Thor forgave her and let her go. Loki then converses with Doctor Doom over their evil scheme. Lady Loki was part of the group Cabal, which appeared in the end of Secret Invasion number 8, January 2009. The Cabal is more of the villainous counterpart of the Illuminati. She comes with a pair of open palm hands. Her alternate hands are a pair of punching hands. There is no other accessory. It would be nice if she comes with the power effects like this one from the Enchantress. In terms of the loose part in her boots, it is the same as the one with the Retro Rogue action figure. They share the same body mold. So when you remove the head, it is just a neck peg without a hinge or a swivel. The cape just rests over her shoulder and the hair prevents it from getting loose. So the hair makes it firmly attached to the body. In terms of the Retro Rogue body, it is the same body, just painted differently. As you can see, the neck peg is the same. It is a bit short. The Retro Black Cat shares the same body mold, wherein the neck is a bit short. Here are the other figures with the same body mold side by side. Let's try to do a head swap with Loki on the Black Cat head. It fits fine because, like what I said, they're exactly the same mold. So this head should fit as well here with Rogue. Just have to push a little bit harder because the jacket and the hair hits each other. Here she is beside Enchantress. And here she is beside the modern body mold of Hasbro. And here she is besides Emma Frost. Her body is more sexier since it was one of the old body molds used by Hasbro. Comparing her to newer female body molds, here we have the Tigra action figure, which is pinless, elbows and knees, and has a double dumbbell joint on the neck. This one is better, the Tigra, because you see there's a great range on the head and it has a neck. Here we have Shriek, which is also pinless, elbows and knees, but she has a ball peg with a hinge on the neck. It makes her neck a little bit longer compared to this one with a short neck. Hopefully going forward, Hasbro would release female figures with this tiger body mold. However, Loki's body here is sexier compared to this newer body mold. In terms of height, the figure stands 16 centimeters or 6.3 inches tall. I cannot find any stats showing her actual height as a female. Here she is beside some Marvel Legends, beginning with Wolverine and Spider-Man, X-23 and Danny Moonstar, Doctor Doom and Omega Red, the Retro Kingpin and the Build-A-Figure Armadillo, the MAFEX PSYLOCKE and GAMBIT, besides 7-inch scale figures Thor and Hulk. A quick shout out to Payaso Dioramas who made the IKEA detailed diorama I am using as a background in most of my reviews. They have new IKEA detailed dioramas in stock. Just contact them via Facebook. I will leave a link to their Facebook on the description below. In terms of articulation, her head can look from side to side with some hindrance from her long hair. She cannot look down because her hair pushes it up. Her arms can extend that far, can do a full 360. She has a bicep swivel, single jointed elbow. Her wrist can swivel and hinge forward and back. She has a upper torso swivel, so she can twist from left to right. She can crunch a little bit forward and crunch that far backwards. Just giving it a go to crunch forward, that's really it. She doesn't have a waist swivel. She can do a split. She has an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Her legs can kick that far. Her feet can hinge forward and back, and she has an ankle rocker. With the popularity of the Loki variant, Sylvie, in the TV series Loki, it seems Hasbro decided to re-release this very rare action figure, which is part of a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive box set. It gave late collectors like me a chance to have this figure. However, it would be really nice if Hasbro did more upgrades on this character, especially in terms of the sculpt of her costume. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and ring the notification bell.